Revealed why Judge Mathis and his wife are divorcing, and they're saying that it wasn't because of cheating, it wasn't anything outlandish
scandalous. No, he didn't do anything scandalous or anything like that.
It was simply because she wants to travel. He promised her that they would travel and be living life once he was retired, but he is still actively working, and she wants to be able to really live her life and enjoy life and be able to travel.
Yeah, and then just for her own well-being, you know?
Do I believe that is true? No. But I do, because my thing is, personally, I'm not going to divorce somebody I've been with for 39 years because I don't travel. Now, but this is what I do feel is like, okay, maybe she got with him young, so she doesn't understand the whole thing about traveling by herself, and that's okay. But then I'm like, well, no, that's not really true, because if you're getting divorced, you're going to be traveling by yourself anyway. Maybe she doesn't know how to travel as a married woman. I don't know. You can
maybe
still
he's
travel.
always kept the money. And he's always the one who, he has the money, right?
Right.
Even though maybe her name is on the stuff, maybe he's the one who makes those decisions of what the money gonna be used for.
Okay.
So when she says, well, okay, you're not going with me, but I want to travel. And then he says, okay, well, I'm going to give you $2,000. So I'm going to need more than that. Then he's like, well, it's $2,000 for 2 days. He's like, no, I want to go for a week. You see, I don't know if I want to be going through that nonsense when I'm 61 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I need to have my own credit card, right? Like, so I can go do what I want to do. If you don't want to travel with me, fine. I'm going to go with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know? But I have known a couple of couples, I have known a few couples who, like, spouse passed away.
Yeah.
And when their spouse passed away, a lot of times what you hear the women say is that the one thing that, you know, as much as I miss him, right? One of the things that I've been able to do now that he's not here is the fact that I'm able to travel, which I wasn't able to do before. And I always wondered, well, how come they weren't able to do that before? And maybe because, you know, the man is working and expects you, the expectation is, when I get home, you're still going to be doing your wifely duties. You'll have me a hot plate. You know, you'll be there to listen to my work issues or whatever. Yeah. Right? And if you're, so they're not traveling because they're still doing their own thing. Right. You know, and this woman, she wants to travel because life is short. You know, I don't know when I'm going to go. I've managed to be 61. She's 61 now. She turned 61, I think, in May. Yeah. You know, I want to do things. Like, I want to live life. Like, live life. That's what you promised that we were going to do. And so the friend who was reporting this, what I saw on the news, was that Judge Mathis can actually change this. If he will just listen to her and take that into consideration, he can actually change this around. We had already told Judge Mathis that he needs to go beg. Somebody don't be too proud to beg. Did somebody agree with us?
Somebody said, yes, that man do need to go beg his wife.
After 39 years, where are you going?
Who are you going
want to go find what? A young woman?
That you got to spend more money on anyway?
The one who you will not be sure of, is she there for the right reason? Like, you know, I mean...
And as stubborn as you are, you probably wouldn't even want her to go live her life. You probably want her to be sitting at home on the couch with the reclining chair, probably sitting down watching fantasy football with you, instead of letting that young girl go live her life. Yeah. Like, go be with your wife who knows how you are, and go travel. Get out of your comfort zone. Like, this is me. This is why I'm gonna take my sweet ass time to get married. Like, you ain't gonna have me trapped. God's world is too spacious. We got how many continents? How many countries? And I can't go to at least 50 of those countries or continents. I gotta be standing in this house looking at your face when God's world is out there so spacious. I'm not doing it. Nope. Nope. Track with some a bunch of kids and I can't live my life.
I still feel also, Linda.
Girl, go live your life. I believe
Well, I
in
want to
divorce.
say, Linda, maybe, I don't know. I don't, and then, Judge Mathis, I still go to that Wendy's tape that he did.
I'm a check.
I just wonder if when the wife was trying to talk to him about something like this, he had a fit, He seems like someone who's hard for him to control himself, his mouth.
He seems very hard-headed, I feel.
Yeah.
Very stubborn. I can't deal with no stubborn man. I can't. That's too much. You want... we said the same... That is too much.
It's
stubborn, hard-headed, don't want to travel, want to keep me trapped, don't want to live life. That sounds like a goddamn prison. It sounds like a prison to me.
I have to walk on eggshells to even part my lips to ask for what I need.
And then stingy with the money.
I've known marriages like that. That's a lot. It's a lot, and it sucks.
All to say I'm married
really
and I got a ring
sucks. It really sucks.
Long time.
And after all these decades, you don't want to listen. You don't want to just meet me halfway.
And listen, when people get 50 or 60, they're not changing. They either get more set in their toxic ways or they become better people. But usually when you hit that 45 mark or 50, you ain't changing. And that's just from my experience, from what I've seen with the older people around
my
my
mom
life.
changed when she was in her 70s. I don't want to hear that from nobody. Until your ass reach 70, your late 70s, come talk to me about it.
Grandma was very rare. Grandma was rare. She was very rare, very unique.
Yeah.
That is not for the majority of folk.
Yeah. This woman is 60 years of age, just decided I am going to go to do get my architecture degree in Arizona State University. Was it Arizona or University of Phoenix? Anyway, she just got accepted. Got in her car from Maryland, drove for 36 hours to go to Arizona. She know nobody there. And started her life over there at the age of 60. So yeah, she was very, very rare gem.
Yeah, and then even Ernestine Shepherd, but their foundation, like grandma was always a good person. She always did the best for her children. Like she was a good person at heart. People who aren't necessarily good people at heart, like haven't had that foundation, they usually get worse with age.
You see, I'm trying to see when this man was born. Okay, when was he born?
You don't see his age on here? September 13th. Oh, that's the first episode.
No. They don't put his age.
Well, you typed in the show. What's this man's name?
George Mathis.
No, just type in Greg Mathis.
Okay, Greg. Okay,
Greg Mathis'
Mathis.
age.
Okay.
You're going to see what sign he is. I bet I don't even want to say Cancer, because Cancer men are horrible. But so are Sagittarius. Who else is horrible? Taurus. So that's just from my experience.
Oh, really?
Sagittarius are the worst. Cancer men, they come to you as if they're all nice and sweet. They're like the typical nice guy that's really a snake sometimes. And I'm not saying all Cancer men.
All right, he's 64.
He ain't changing.
They're so
What's
young.
his sign? April 5th.
He's an Aries. Their Aries can be stubborn. I have some Aries. Aries are pretty nice people, though.
The way he cussed out Wendy and called her a crackhead, it wasn't very nice. To go watch that tonight. That's what I want to watch tonight.
I mean, and she's born in May, so they're both stubborn. She's a Taurus, he's an Aries. They're both stubborn people.
Let them two hard heads. Well, I think maybe she should go be free. I'm all for a woman having her freedom. I don't think the two hard heads should stay together.
I want you guys need counseling. Come on, you all need counseling.
No, he needs to let her be free. And she needs to free herself.
And he needs to just give her, I mean, she's been with you for 39 years. You might as well give her a whole bunch of money and just say, honey, you need to travel. Go ahead and travel. I can't go with you right now, baby. I cannot go with you right now. Listen, my brother gave his wife a whole bunch of money, told her to go away. She went to Sierra Leone. She went to Sierra Leone for a whole month by herself, and they have 5 kids.
And he took care of all of them.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that, like... sometimes that's what you have to do, because prior to that, before he did that, he was a truck driver. And so she had a hard time with that, him being away, because he was a truck driver. And I remember sometimes he'll call me while he was trucking and he'll be like, oh man, I gotta do this for my wife, When I finish my trucking, I'm going to go ahead and pay for her to just go away for like a month and just get herself together. At the time, his wife was morbidly obese. It's just like just have a moment, because you know that's also can be due to stress and stuff like that. You see, that's a man who loves you, wants the best for you. He's not being an asshole because you're obese. He's like, that's what my spouse was like. But you know, he's like, look, my ex was like, but he was like, no, you know, you go for a month, you go do you.
Oh well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do, Judge Mathis. You ain't got the money. You just go ahead and let this woman, let her go out. Let her go maybe with a girlfriend or a sister or somebody.
I will hope she will
Give
have
her
friends.
some money, a lot of money, okay? Not some half a little
Pay
money.
for a girl's
Like,
trip. Let her really enjoy herself.
yeah. She
She'll
put her up
call
in one
that
of the
divorce-
best places in Sierra Leone to be, right across from the beach. She gets out from her nice little townhome, and all she gotta do is just walk, or a nice little villa. All she gotta do is walk across the street, and there's the beach.
Let her go to Zanzibar, pay for a girl's trip.
Yes.
And she'll come back and she'll call up that divorce.
She'll be
because
so
will
much
see
in
the
love
change.
with you. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's how
then-
you show that you've changed.
And then also make sure you guys have a vacation for at least 2 weeks, once a year.
Yeah.
And once a year, at least go travel with her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
To
60
bond,
and you
to
ain't got
bond.
no time at all to spend time with your wife, to go out of the country. Go out of
Like-
the country, you might even broaden your
I mean, are
horizons.
you that busy? What busy are you? I thought you retired.
I didn't see him on no shows. Is Judge Mathis even still on?
Maybe he's doing like contract work, like a contractor, like helping people, like giving them advice or whatever.
I would hate to have to be working myself to death in my 60s and 70s. That just
I mean,
don't
he
seem
doesn't
right.
know what else to do with himself. But this
Go
is when
travel.
you find out about each other, right? You guys have been so busy raising children, creating this family. Like, come on.
Yeah, but
Come on, you all. So that's what we found out. It wasn't anything scandalous, you know. Of course, not talk to the people. Y'all can call here. Let us know what's up.
Yeah.
You know, we'd like to hear from you, Linda. Judge Mathis, you don't have to call over here because you were really rude to Wendy. Don't call over here.
We don't want no smoke. We are just reporting the news. Okay?
No, you're kind of smoke because
Not
we
at
try
all.
we try to keep it civilized over here. It was not civilized what
Over
you were
there.
doing over there, Wendy. So, but yeah, your wife could call in. Judge Mathis, you know where you need to call in? You need to call into
Therapist.
Yeah, he needs to get a therapist. But who can he talk to?
I don't know.
Maybe Shannon Sharp. Maybe he needs to go over there and go
What
talk
Shannon
to
Sharp will
Shannon.
tell that man?
No, but he can
For
go
an
and
interview?
listen. Maybe Shannon can, give him something. Maybe he can express himself.
Maybe you should
and
go see
Shannon-
Cheyenne Bryant.
No, Judge Mathis don't need to talk to no woman. You need to go talk to a man. That's who you need to go talk to. He needs to talk to a man who's about his age. That's who he needs to talk to. He doesn't need to talk to any woman at all. You need to go talk to a man who's about your age, and Shannon about your age. He about your age. I think he's in his high 50s. Yeah, that's who you need to go talk to.
Anyway, we will see you guys on the next video.
Bye.